All new at 5:30. It's no secret malls are on a steady downward trend. Research shows 87% of large shopping centers could close over the next 10 years. Good evening. I'm Karen Edwards.
And I'm Lowell Rose. Once the biggest and most bustling mall in Rochester, occupancy at Marketplace is now hanging on by a thread. The mall first opened with great fanfare more than 40 years ago in 1982, featuring 140 stores, but now sits mostly empty. As the mall has declined, there were revival plans, but it's now a mixed-use space featuring the URMC campus.
And there it is, the cutting of the ribbon.
Marketplace Mall opened in 1982 with a ton of fanfare, including a gala and a guest appearance from singer Tony Bennett.
It was prime, it was beautiful. It's not so beautiful now.
That memory of Marketplace Mall has changed over its 4-decade history, and now the mall sits mostly empty.
Right now, I think they've reached that critical mass of vacancy where they're going to have trouble getting anybody to come in because there just isn't the capacity there.
Stephen Schultz, the Henrietta town supervisor, estimates the mall is between 70 to 80% vacant. I walked through the mall recently and noticed roughly 24 out of 85 storefronts are being used in some form. Mall owner Wilmorite says vacancy rates do not apply since it's in the process of transitioning Marketplace to a mixed-use property.
Seeing that was the trend, when I first took office that first year, we did a update to the comprehensive land use plan, and one of the things we looked at were these mixed-use overlay districts.
In 2023, UR Medicine opened an Orthopaedics and Physical Performance Center at the former Sears property.
The thing is, once everybody leaves, nobody wants to come back. That's why all these stores are empty, because there's no drawing card for people to come shop there.
Terry Kelly and his wife Teresa used to shop at Marketplace, but now they use it for exercise.
We enjoy Marketplace Mall still because we are walkers. And sometimes during the wintertime or a hot day, that's our destination. It's kind of sad because the draw isn't there, even for the walkers.
And coming up at 6, what's next for Marketplace Mall? We hear from mall owners about potential plans in the works.
For years, Marketplace Mall has been on the decline as stores make their exit for other shopping centers or simply go out of business. Now the mall complex is aiming to reinvent the wheel by transitioning the property to include more than just retail. 13 WHAM investigative reporter Lowell Rose went to town and mall leaders about possible plans for the future. Lowell, good evening.
Good evening, Matt. As Wilmorite looks to reinvigorate the mall property, data from Capital One Shopping shows nearly half of mall redevelopments are mixed use, featuring some kind of retail, sports, and restaurants. Decades after the glory days of Marketplace Mall, people living in Henrietta are hoping for a rebirth.
I know I would love to see something done with it that revitalizes the area and brings business in, but also helps the people of Henrietta as well.
Apartments.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I know they just built apartments on the other side across the parking lot.
I would love to see more family-friendly activities, birthday parties, places for kiddos who may have sensory needs, special needs. It'd be really nice to see more family engagement over there.
Years ago, many commercial properties in the town were reclassified as mixed-use overlay districts.
The idea is that in addition to just retail being allowed there, we would look at, can there be other uses, medical, housing, things like that.
One example, the URMC Orthopaedics Center in new senior apartments at Marketplace Mall. The hope was more retail would follow.
It's not going the way I wanted it to at all.
In a statement, mall owner Wilmorite said it takes time redeveloping a property, especially dealing with developers and prospective tenants, adding, quote, "Currently we are in negotiations with several large tenants, including retail, entertainment, restaurants, and a hotel, something that both residents and town leaders are hoping becomes a reality."
Obviously, the larger your tax base, the lower your tax rate. And so it would definitely help if we could see that revitalized in some way.
You want to go somewhere that looks safe, appealing, multi-use, and so that is a big factor in when you go, where you go, and what time you go to.
Now, over the past 2 years, several businesses in and around the mall complex have opened or remodeled. Wilmorite says it hopes to be able to make an announcement in the near future about its future.